But that Sova dart and the knife from the KO as well to retake that space.
Sentinels had the option to actually looking to fight them in. They go for that flash. Paranoia too ends up hitting. Curry is on a warpath. He's not slowing down. That's the first one for him. A couple more to follow, but YFP hold their own 2 for 2.
Still, outside of A, Redux has walked up, taking a lot of space, and Penny was not ready. That's an advantage gain towards Sen, and they are ready on this B site as well. Zelsis forward on the line, finds a dink. Both players damaged on the other side. Connection onto one, and the swing in! It's a clutch for Zelsis to tie up the pistol round, and YFP have grouped in that area is actually off of Thief's walk-up. They could go back into A.
This could be bad. We're winding down the clock. 40 seconds. Zelsis has the null command. Second is sending it. Okay, 1 for 1's good enough.
He got the info too. Player spotted. Sen knows that this one will end towards A. 30 seconds. Redux swings in. Lovely shot onto the first. Penny will manage to trade out, but John is still on this site, tucked in towards Slant. He has to end this round, and Jake has shut him down with 3 kills.
Where there's 3 players waiting for them.
And the Cypher still set up on this site. 30 seconds. YFP have to commit to a decision. This fight could be everything. Penny gets it. The Vandal, they're better than Redux.
Wait though for John QT. There's kill up in mid from Thief. John is the one to save the round for Sen. If they can work it back in, the first one's there. Celsius with another, and he can't quite find the second. The site now belongs to YFP, but Curry and crew are still on the hunt.
Curry stunned up, a pause in the action as Thief still plays forward here. Now a teammate to support, but swing in for Curry. 1 for 1. So Zelsis, a clutch demanded of him, and he's just not clearing this angle. Jumps straight into his death as YF to the retake towards B.
They're choosing for retake and for market control. They want to regain control of that area. Already in the smoke now with flashes ready to go, and they're getting them. First one for Penny, but Zelsis now has market and they can pinch back into the site.
So market secured. And a stun into the back site. Second
Whoa,
on the slide. He's going to go again on this one, but the spam is better out of Physic, and YFP maintained advantage in the post plant. Now the new kid, along with Zelsis, trying to hold on to this round, but YFP not really giving anything away here. Walk in, and the hold just too good from YFP, now taking the lead of this.
Again, YFP playing very far forward. Paranoia into spawn, they're going for it. Pushed back by the wall, Jake running back into B main. They're gonna play the post plant, but there's a lot of time to work with.
No command, Hunter's Fury. That'll find the kill just far enough away to avoid the radius of that null command. Zekin though, already forward, gets a kill onto Thief, and now it comes down to the game of spam. Zelsis wins the first one. Reflect denied by Curry. That's thorough by Sentinels, and Redux there to lock it up. A lovely retake.
They're back and forth now going into the A site that Sentinels have all but abandoned.
40 seconds. Back towards A. Jake to hold the rotation. Redux. The man's a monster this map.
30 seconds left.
His debut with Sentinels, and he is playing like this.
You might see the oxygen tag next to his name. It's just to remind you that this guy's the king of the offseason.
Yeah, won Ludwig Tarek last year. Looking to do the same with the first of this year.
The second most important tournament.
Paranoia, Redux. Could be on for the ace here. That's 4. 1 left. Stun missed. Second. Baiting in, and Redux gets the ace. No utility to watch him. How many can Redux claim?
Oh no.
Discipline on the first note. Takes his shot. And now smokes himself off. A camera watching. He'll escape. And ult all the way back home. That ties this round 4 apiece.
The smooth criminal, look at that, gets the kill. Now YFP, they're boxed in with 15 seconds. They've got to go for it. TPing into the corner. It has fallen 2 pieces. Redux and Zekin destroy YFP in this round. They won a little bit more, but there's no time left. Sentinels are going to take the lead.
The timing Redux found is insane.
1 HP.
Thief damaged in mid there.
How'd that happen?
I think he's getting a dink out of someone. Redux caught fishing a little too far there.
That's the thing. That's a gun out in the open. Smokes make it possible to retrieve the one way a little bit finicky, and actually Zekin has crept up into the corner here. If he falls, this could fall apart. As a matter of fact, it is revealed. He runs into the wall and goes down. Physic has the kill. The site now open up. Apart from Zelsis hiding back into CT. He gets the one, keeps his team in the game with John returning it. It is all chaos all the time here. B-Dog doesn't have a gun out. 2-on-2 now.
And both players on YFP so low. 44 health across the two of them. Tag on to Curry. He's just gonna stick the removal of that dart. Thief on the jiggle. Penny the man of the hour. No one is watching. And Curry, too much to do. The crossfire good enough.
Omen Cypher on that side, and they're gonna be going straight into Curry, playing back into Boba.
The round gets weird. John just runs through a smoke. So now Curry has to do it all. He's damaged, blinded, running away, trying to get help, but Penny denies it.
Meanwhile, in B main, the op is still there. Zekin still has a chance to turn the round in his favor. He knows a player's hiding there, and it's a bad jump throw.
In mid, B-Dog has to hold this down. Damage dealt. He'll find one. Does he re-engage or tuck away? To fight in, Penny takes down Zelsis, and now Zekin left alone. He started the round with the
How
op.
is he here?
He's got to end it with his rifle.
How does he have a Phantom now?
He's walked all the way around, and he finds his free kill. Slide ready to go, but Physic has a shot in his head.
Now change in tempo. It's been so much, that slower play into mid, but not Satchel, and we're going actually over into lane. No kill to be found, and Redux is there. He's there every single time. 4-1, and maybe a little bit more. No, he goes down, but Zelsis there for the trade.
Sen ready to flood retake here. Zekin on the first. He's just running them down. Second kill found. Physic alone on the lurk. And Zekin isn't going to stop anytime soon. Overdrive in play. The player spotted out. And John Q smokes in. Sentinels out on the site. And YFP are moving into this one quickly. Spam is good though. Redux keeps his roll going as it's an opener for Sentinels, and a spike to come down. Next layer of utility coming in for YFP. Shock dart, aftershock, another stall on the plan, another flash for a fight, but it's Sen finding the kills again. Now up by 2 as YFP have kept themselves locked out of this site. And now just have to hope they can break these crossfires as Penny will eventually find one. It is a lockout for Sen. 40 HP. Physic on the swing. Will get an opener. That's a chance for YFP, and Penny makes it doable. Double swing though, too good from Sentinels. The teamwork keeps him in it. And now in a 1v2, Zelsis will lock things up for Sen. You have to make a retake happen here. Even numbers. And those recharges coming online soon, but the stall is just good from Sen thus far. Stun in, one way up. Physic does take down Zekin, and Redux will fall as well. So YFP in advantage. But here comes Sunset. Spam from main. 2 players ready to do it, and a dart online. There is a danger here yet for YFP. No one yet to even tap that spike. Physic will. So a fight forced out from Curry. Physic off it. Not half thus far. Spam coming in, but Curry damaged, and the stick is being held. YFP clean up on the retake to convert the anti-bonus. Paranoia through and off that neon wall. Zekin's gonna go all the way around the world straight into the shot of Physic. On the other side, Sen has made their way towards market and might have a gap. Can he steal this round away? Through he goes. John QT's dang! That spray transfer is disgusting. Paranoia in as well. Zelsis is still doing work, but it's Thief to win the round. Penny is actually charging on in. No rocket to work with just yet, thanks to the suppression from that null command. And now, a bit of trouble in Paradise as it's a flash in from Zelsis. They are pressing their advantage as he runs down 2. And Sentinels just take over in this round. Only Jake left with no shot in hell.
This is cool to see, because not a lot of people consistently look for those Boba fights. They're actually fighting it out on site. It's so easy, it's very boring, but it's so easy to just play that spam game from main.
Sure.
And every round Sentinels have played, the first look they've gone for is to play forward. After then, sometimes they've fallen back. The dart too, that dart specifically there to make sure no one's playing close. But YFP, they're still getting kills. The rocket is coming into. There's more and more and more for YFP, but Sentinels are not going to be silenced. A couple of kills coming on and in. Thief goes down too, and the site's opened up for Sen.
The showstopper was everything that round, and it's ripped away. Rolling Thunder. Curry sent flying sky high. But B-Dog doesn't push off of it. Paranoia, flash, they all miss. Curry has a chance, but the jump is better. And now the IGL has a 1v2 and a minute to work with.
And what does he have? A dart, that could be useful. Drone, hard in a 1v2. Couple of shocks and the ultimate. But if he uses anything, he reveals exactly where he's going to be. He's going to get this plant down pretty much no matter what, but then you're very likely going to see him fighting up into spawn against YFP. Down in numbers, very often you need to seize that initiative for yourself.
The Hunter series is strong in a clutch, but he needs to get a kill first.
And he leaves it open for all 4 positions for him to play realistically in the post plant.
The first fight of this clutch will make it or break it for John QT.
Oh, here's 1. Here's 2.
He knows all, but he doesn't choose to wrap around. Instead, heads straight back towards the site and gets ready on an angle. Swing in, but the spam not coming through. Dart forward, B-Dog holding onto that spike. He needs to shut this down. B-Dog's just sticking it, and John cannot stop him. YFP, the first to double digits.
I feel like Sen have realized it's these heavy stacks 4-1.
They're just sending it.
They know B-side is open like 9 out of 10 rounds.
That 1-for-1 not going to be good enough. Celsius will get revived, so that's an advantage towards Sentinels. Just missing the spam. He'll live with 20 HP.
YFP's retake, though, is very different this time. Coming in heavy from market, Sentinels sticking 2 players on site, 2 currently watching flank with options for a rewrap. Redux, though, if he gets 1, this could just lock in the round for Sentinels. Good stun returned, though, by Celsius. And now they're fighting back into it. Redux is looking for a little bit more. Smoke going down now, fighting back into Bo, but YFP on top for now. And as the players try to slither away, Sentinels are boxed back into main.
Time has gone quite far. YFP have to make another miracle if they want to win this round. B-Dog, he's found 2! All 3 kills! The man is... 2 players waiting from YFP. And an off angle for Penny. He's above this smoke. He's got the angle, but can't find a kill just yet. Damage done. Nade in. That'll zone this team apart from one another. Sentinels on the site, though. Have to get this plant down soon. 30 seconds left.
YFP are waiting on this flank to come in from Thief. Last time it was an A plant, Thief got the stab in the back. This time around, YFP activating on the left side. Celsius flash to try and stall out while they creep forward on both sides. Sentinels looking to get into the face of YFP, and YFP are stepping on him.
Here comes the flank. They were waiting for him. Thief now active. Swing forward, finds his. It's all on the new edition in a 1v2, and he cannot get it done. YFP. 30 seconds to get the spike down, and that's safe for utility from Thief. Could still cause trouble. They'll post forward on the site and isolates a duel against the IGL. Curry's not looking for Jake, and YFP take over on the map. 15 seconds, Sen try to fight back in. Celsius falls, and Penny on the cleanup. He's on a bit of an island. Util to clear him out, but he dodges it. A gap for Penny to work with, and a Paranoia to support him. He'll only get 1. But Jake is going to push forward for more, and that may have been a mistake. Sen claimed the advantage, up 1 member as a lurk heads into B.
Celsius has that backstab, and it doesn't even matter. It just actually means he has the site, because Sentinels, they're looking to plant over on the B site.
Turn down. 30 seconds left.
YFP, those 2 players fighting in A were the only ones with real weapons to go with, so we're trying to see if they can come up with anything. Just didn't happen at the end of the day, and keep in mind, Zekin now gets that ultimate for round 4. This 4th round could be very explosive, because when both these duelists have ults to play with, even from the start of the round, it's very important to seize control. Replaced by Thief. And he hasn't actually clicked into it yet. Satchel in, we are full sending it into the site. Spam through the wall, and Zekin can't get anything done. We're TPing on the top of the site as well. YFP's hold is perfect.
Sen will scatter for the hills, try and find some inroads back towards B, but guess who's here? Penny trying to lock things down, and Physic there to help as well. It's just a lockout defense. 1 left standing, and he'll fall to a flawless. Maybe Redux doesn't need a gun.
You forgot about Redux's Sheriff. Zekin actually falling. Curry now the next challenger to pick that one up. And it looks like they might just leave Redux hanging out here. With Spike still stuck in A main. But Sentinels, they remember from the last round that Cypher camera being placed in Mound. If they don't deal with that camera, it's very easy for YFP to stack heavily onto the right side of the map.
Even if Sen can't win this round, they can set themselves up for success with ults. John QT 3 away from the Nightfall. Zells this one off that lockdown. Big tools.
They can also just feel better about themselves if they get a few kills with the Sheriffs.
Yeah.
Redux getting himself back in there already. The thing is, if Redux gets a kill over here, even if he's just waiting for players to rotate into the B or C site, he could ult reposition and join up with his team. It'd be a big swing if he finds something.
Does he want to get that
30
done?
seconds left.
He's at least
He TPs to pretend like he's going for it, and now they split into the B site, but even B might be a fake out. Not really a fake out. Physic is just getting that opening kill, unfortunately, and as the clock dwindles down desperately into 15 seconds, YFP are unmatched. Physic with 4, Physic with 5, the ace.
flank is instantaneous. And they're still watching it, but Penny just beheads Curry.
And now you have a lockdown and a post plant. If they need it, you're never gonna need that though. Penny into the site, dealt with immediately. Sentinels send the lockdown as well. And that, well, it doesn't even get broken. Sentinels, 4 players survive, and YFP are gonna have to run out and probably give up on this round.
I think that's the first time we've seen YFP get a little bit scrambled. Trying to make some plays toward the end of that round after the flank fell apart.
It was the game of chicken there where, oh, you're going to use lockdowns. We're not even going to play on one side of the map anyways. We'll just heavy fight you on the other. But Sentinels don't even use it. I like that. Someone needs to break that. Not when the stun is there, and no! Redux is down.
That's the danger of going into A against a setup like this one. Just that haunt not being broken, and now Sentinels will scramble back towards the C site here. Trip broken. Sentinels in. Curry on the opener. Thief will reply, and he'll dance around this cage, just stay alive in the back side of the site.
YFP on the way into the switch, opening that up and fighting back into the IGL. It's a big swing, and Physic is there. But now into backside, Curry holds his own. Shoulder to shoulder with Zelsis. But more and more of them keep falling in. It's 1 HP on Curry. And he turns, but it's not enough. Jake gets the round for YFP.
They might just be sending it. Nightfall committed. Paranoia. Jake is not blind. He's found a gap and gets one. Might need a little bit more because Second is making damage on this site. Jake can't hear a thing. Nade in his face, and he cannot get another. That's a 3v2 post plant now for Sen.
Oh, B-Dog was trying to get that ult orb. The last possible second. Now he'll need a kill. Thief 2, down into the site, masking the drop there.
But he's not checking behind him, and now a player has made this one weird. Thief walks deep in, spots out one. Can't find the second as Zekin spins around and closes that one out. B-Dog alone. 1v2. Molly on the spike. Zekin shows through the smoke. Now the ult available, but time almost gone. Flash in. B-Dog cannot do a thing. Curry's bought enough, and he's
on QT. He's stunned up. The IGL has absolutely nowhere to go but hide, and wait for his time. But what a shot! It's a 1-for-1, and Sentinels now with their head cut off regroup back into the A site, but they're still falling.
Make a play. Gets nothing for it. And Jake has ulted his way back onto this site to try and hold things down. 1 versus 3, shots whiffing. That's a good jiggle out of Curry.
Whoa.
But he teleports away.
How is he out of there?
For now, and now he'll send himself straight back in. Rocket up for second, and he's ripped out of midair. The trade's there, and Curry's good for a second. Now diving into the site goes Penny, and down goes another. Sen, stalwart in this defense. The 2 new players to try and shut down the Thief. But they're both low. And Thief has made his way around to backside. It's not planted for them. They have 1 Molly. And on the swing! Thief gets them both! No one contesting. YFP gonna play flood retake here. Dink for a second, but no kill. They'll see that seize on Penny, and he's in trouble. Nade, and the shot from John. His physic just dives into Zekin and shuts it all down.
Oh,
Jake gets
hold
an
on.
opener, and he's just spamming bodies.
They already got him.
Onto Zelsis? Okay.
Zelsis ain't getting up. I can tell you that much.
That is a confident off angle to be playing towards C. And now that is a man up on the retake for YFP. Can they end this half? 9-3. Dive in for Penny. Won't make any chaos happen this time, as it's a Viper's Pit in the post plant for Sentinels. B-Dog. A tough position to play back in through.
So winnable for Sen, all hiding in here. The first kills have to go their way, and they don't. Redux still back in sight. The pit now goes down. Curry falling is brutal, but they're still fighting their way forward. Redux ready for it around the corner. Sentinels are shutting down YFP. Redux gets the kill, and Sentinels hold on in the first half. Lobby. Second breaking the door is heard, but they go a little bit early. Redux is there, unexpected. And with the paranoia to force them back out of the space, the paint shells I don't think got any damage, but the shots certainly are. This is a great opener for YFP, or for Sentinels. What am I saying?
Sen have 2 players left towards this C site and 2 mollies to speak of. Both of them actually now used and broken on the other. And where do YFP want to finish this one? They've pulled out Util on C, they've pressured on B, and with the breach stun ready to go, they've walked their way out onto the C site. Do they know this player is so deep? And Omen wrapping around, and Curry polices it to shut the round down in an instant. Teleport up. Second fighting in, and off of the paranoia, he'll take down the Omen of Jake. Redux is up above them, and no one's spotting him out. It's a lovely shot out of that Guardian. Trades are there, and somehow it stayed even. 2-on-2. B-Dog has done a lot, and look towards B. Alurk has already worked his way in.
But the thing is, Zelsis is pushed up into C.
B-Dog is holding this. How is he so ready? Damage for both.
No one knows what's going on. Attack, defense, it doesn't matter. Sentinels now claim YFP spawn.
Are they going to go back
in theirs.
into A?
I think they could, and maybe they
Walk
should.
all the way around. He'll tap on B, and now rotate through spawn to A. But John is suspicious of it. Does he have a timing here?
He might just. It's going to be so narrow. No.
B-Dog gets away, but I don't think B-Dog knows.
But again, YFP still playing into the spawn. Zelsis is low, 30 HP. That is 1 shot to the body. Enough for a kill. He actually abandons on the spawn angle, instead trying to group back up with his teammate and get back into the site together.
So John QT the danger man.
But now they know. The audio cues tell them no one's in spawn. YFP can focus fire on these players coming in, regrouping back into tree.
Thief, the healthy one, ready on the wall. John just eviscerates him. That's a good shot out of him. B-Dog playing with the time. John swings in, and the IGL does it all. As YFP don't have to use the Rolling Thunder. Instead, they're going to save that one for the post plant. Nightfall in, Rolling Thunder through. Second was stunned. It's just cosmetic as Curry claims another. And a third for Sentinels, as they completely remove YFP from the B site.
That was devastating. 3 kills unanswered. YFP going full heavy armor as well, I believe.
Here.
That is going to sting as these rounds keep racking up. If Sentinels can keep all these guns alive too, like, when's the next time they'd even have to eco? It'd be a long time in the future.
Toxins going up. One enemy.
Attempt into the site, but nothing for it.
So now they have 3. The important one's still alive, and they're going on forward. Blood Trail gives them the pathing, and without audio, Zelsis still is good for his 1. Eyes on Curry, hiding in the smoke. But as he goes down, so does the site.
Taunt coming back soon for John QT. And satchels for Zekin to get out of this one. Hunt online, broken instantly. No information to be found. Sen already walking out, though. They're on this site, and Penny's ready. 1 for 1 goes the trade. And another for Zekin. Leaving it all down to Jake. Forced forward by the nade, and that shot is amazing. Plucked second from the sky, and now against the Odin, he'll run around the world, try and find some cover. Time on his side. Teleport forward. He wants to wrap all the way around. Noise made. John has to half this one, but the swing from Jake is just in time. Good one from Redux again here. Paranoia keeps them away, and YFP are just walking into bullets this round.
And then there were 2. Just dropping like flies.
11 is written on the walls for Sentinels.
30 seconds left.
I don't know if looking for a plant is the right move here. Physics just trying to guard Jake's back, but the money is not good for YFP. Sentinels are moving up into
10
11 here.
seconds left.
And they're gonna have 2 rifles realistically, make that 1.
Yeah, that would have been a third gun if Jake had stayed alive. He could have bought a teammate.
Oh dear.
And now it's none.
Out, waiting for his
Smoked
teammates
off.
to follow on in, and as more and more smokes come into the fray, he's gonna be hard pressed to get more than just the 1 here. Make that 2. He's still going now. Holds his ground as there are guns to be reclaimed on the site.
And a rolling thunder in this post plant. 3 weapons now recovered. Curry trying to find the timing. He'll walk forward. Penny planting. Vulnerable around that corner as his teammates are dying left and right. Jake only gets 1. Penny has to do it all. Slide forward. Aggressive on the fight, but John... 3 players are 1 shot to it. The first one swinging in will escape him. Lockdown committed very early here. We'll keep YFP out of the sight. So now Zekin in the point position. Penny slides on him. That flash
Still going.
is good. And Penny's gonna go for another here. Swing onto Curry. That's a bridge too far. Curry takes him down and escapes alive for now as well as the Nightfall comes into the site. Curry gets 1. Another, if he can clear this corner, he'll snap around and do just that as it's all down to Jake. His position revealed. And 2 players against him. Spam going through, tap on the spike. Jake has the onus on him, and he cannot win it. Redux for the final kill as Sentinels put
Very passive
fight in
setup
mid
from
here,
Curry.
maybe. Zealous has walked all the way up, not clearing the close corner, and Jake gets his as a result. So that's an opener found for YFP, and a second fight taken by Jake.
And YFP are all the way through A. Even if they lose the player there, Curry is walking back in to another YFP player. Thief slipped all the way through now. There's more players coming around him. He gets his first. This next one up against Curry means everything.
30 seconds left.
Domed by Redux on the opposite side. And now YFP, their players are completely scattered.
Maybe the 5th reflank of this round. Physic walks his way up through mid as Penny taps onto the spike. A swing from Redux, and Physic to clean up. A double for him and YFP.
Headed into this round, that's okay. He wants to go ahead and fight. Posted up on Belt, guarding for that orb to be taken, but it was just a straight up 1 for 1 in mid.
And Redux just misses the timing. He's gonna go back up, try a double dip in this one, and he won't get anything the second time either. Did they expect Thief this deep? He's on a very forward angle, and Redux was ready for it.
Such a chaotic map so far from YFP,
Yes.
because they're attacking kind of everywhere. They're mid, they're B, they're A.
A lot of just walking around the map and finding these opportunities.
And look how Sentinels are playing this. The pistol round and now in round 3, they shrink into that space in mid. Instead of having just 1 solo player guard A, guard B, they're actually opening up those sites, allowing YFP to get a plant down and being comfortable in the retakes. We've seen this in both of their defensive sides. For the first 2 maps, they like to play retakes. They will leave sites open and play together. It's been largely effective for them.
Spike wings.
Wingman will get the plant.
A lot of Wingman fans.
Poison's off.
New Jersey, meh. Wingman, yeah.
Jake, let's see how he can do here. Nothing. Nice patience from Redux to pinch on that fight. No one's watching Physic. Redux just runs straight past, he'll die. Good turn on the flash and an escape into a corner, but it's not safe enough. Set up 3v1. And B-Dog in a tough position here. Tap on the spike. Dizzy, she gets 2 blinds, but that's a shock molly to cut him off from the spike, and he knows this round is over.
Some nice mechs from Physic there, but
John QT has a knife. That could be big to take away some of this utility in the post plant.
Zekin just sent out a dart lineup, headed over into B main. Orbs up, smokes in, Redux flying on through, but it's not gonna work. Jake is just holding his ground. 2 to him, a shock dart even coming out from Sentinels. They are moving forward, but still hard pressed to actually get onto the spike. 2 players remain for YFP. That might be all they need. Dart now, B-Dog got the ultimate, look at Zekin go!
What has he done? He does. But again, he gets nothing for it. And this time it's actually Thief hopping up and loses his head. Penny back in, so YFP stay even, but another shock dart from Zekin! Has he gotten a kill with the rifle yet?
Take him off the duelist, put him on the Sova. It's crazy. Redux now 2 kills on the round as well. Gets the headshot through the wall, but he's taken down.
What are these rounds? Curry in the
Eco, by
clutch.
the way.
Welcome to my
And a Viper's Pit committed. Again, that should lock up this round. But we've seen some madness already.
They heard him fall.
They're just dropping the pit! That gives Curry a chance. 1v1. Jake playing close. Swing through, and Jake has the line. Or will they? Flood ready to go. Dart being invested really early. And Sentinel's already fighting up there. It's 10 seconds, and that spike is not planted. Send for 1. John trades through. YFP dueling into the site.
Plant the spike!
5 seconds! Where's the plant? Just in the nick of time. John for 1. The leader needs the ace to win this round. And he's up against 2. No util to speak of. And YFP holding their nerve. Thief on the angle. Denies the clutch. Redux is thinking maybe there's not an orb again. He could get an angle through mid. Doesn't, and his dash was popped there. So that's a tool he will not have later in this round. Dizzy whips out on its target. And Redux has a shot, but no dash to escape from this jam. His teammates, though, do have his back as they take down the rest of YFP and leave B-Dog reeling towards spawn. Molly trying to deny, but Wingman achieves his mission. 5 versus 5. 2 flashes on John QT. Celsius down. That's an advantage, but Curry running and gunning his way into the site. Gets one of his own. Second phase of this post plant. YFP pull players back, but there's still Thief committed on the site. He'll claim his and into the thrash. Second is jumping with the right click classic again. Now and up. Picked up for the Sova. And Jake around 410 to remove him from this round. YFP. And Redux repositioning towards Snowman. YFP have contacted up, and now they'll fight through. A back shown, but Redux didn't have a chance to connect the shot. He spots one, not even the player he saw that he takes down. He's in trouble though, 26 health. A dash to get out, Physic on the fight, but Curry there with the trade. 3v2, but it's a Viper's Pit to help out YFP.
He's up!
And Jake's
Jake
off!
gets it!
He'll drop back down into his pit. A second chance. Celsius finds his teammate, and it's all up to Jake. Another reposition. He'll walk all the way around.
How?
He drops his pit. They have no idea. John dead. And a 1v1 that Jake wins.
And he dies.
He'll get there. Redux on this
Super
angle
soldier.
we have seen many a time before. But in seconds, the one to get the opener in this round. Redux, a connection as well. Will he escape? Indeed. And a shot! How the hell does he pull that off?
I thought his movement was good on the Omen. Even better on the Jet.
I mean, it's a 360. The guy thinks he's phasing up on Icebox. Okay.
He's having fun with it, that's for sure. Sentinels now in a 4-on-1, looking to mirror map 2. They went their way.
Jake's down. Redux puts the pin in the half. And that under 2 angle is being watched.
Redux is going forward. All the way back into
That
spawn.
is clean.
It's huge. And he wants a little bit more. Gets the peak, regroups back with his team. And now they can just play for main easily.
YFP's working on the possibility of a flank even. They're just worried about someone re-wrapping. Instead, they'll just fight into the site together.
No flashes.
Time's dwindling. 1 molly already used. Physics dart combined with the dizzy. They'll make their way back yellow, but Curry's the one to open this round, and it's second again. Who else but him on a pistol round?
Actually taking that pause for just a moment, waiting for that peak under 2. Zelsis gets some damage, but can't quite find the player.
They can't just plant. They're worried about the utility, so they have to fight forward, and Redux dies for it. B-Dog from up top takes down another 2, and the plan falls apart for Sentinels. 30 seconds. The player's severed.
Ouch.
And Thief just picking them apart. Did B-Dog want a knife?
If you can get this KO ult out early.
Sentinels again find the gap, avoid the stack.
Fake, and plant, and then the flash on through. Junk UT leading from the front. While the trade comes in from Redux, he's gonna try to pick up his IGL, but it's too greedy, man. You can't be doing that. And now, as a matter of fact, YFP, they're coming back out into the field of play. The spike too far forward. Jake here finds his first of the half, and more come down that. Curry dropped half health to get that plant to make sure he had time to pop the ult.
Thrash committed, straight into the pit it goes. Curry, can he dodge this one?
Oh
He
no.
can, but second cannot. That's 1 for 1. And now as the pit falls, Sentinels come out on top of it. Curry's still up and alive in this position. And a tough player to unentrench tap. He calls their bluff, but B-Dog was ready. And now it's down to a 1v1. Zelsis spots a second. Penny's low on HP. He needs his shot clean, and he cannot do it. Zelsis and Curry.
As they make a ton of noise running back over there, they've left Zelsis, the hero in round 18. Now options to open it up, but they lose Zekin out of nowhere.
Zelsis hears the Viper close, and he wins that fight. Now
What is
aiming
going on?
open as B-Dog on the other side runs back in.
That's the spike! They're all split up. Sentinel's trying to run a fake, but it gets caught out too early with the forward fighting. B-Dog still holding his ground. And Physic is there to support as well. Only 35 seconds remain.
Curry and Zelsis walk their way into main. They'll recover the spike, but with 25 seconds, they're committed, and a flank is coming.
He's pinching in. Now B-Dog waiting, sees one, gets it. Oh my. Zelsis, can he do it again? 15 seconds. A player coming in on his right. 2 more in front of him, and a spike yet to be planted. The fake tap for the first one. He has to push. He has to go for it, but there's just no time. Here comes Thief, and that's the round. As a matter of fact, and the second gets that ult kill, that might be the hero Sentinels need.
YFP still have players on the site. B-Dog! That was mid-air onto Redux, and Penny's gotten another. B-Dog down, though. A chance left for Sentinels. 1 for 1.
Spike planted.
It's down to Thief.
It's another flank.
The man of the hour. But they know they're ready for him on this flank, and Zekin gets away with his life. Reposition. Running into the back of the site. Thief will walk his way across the rope. When does he strike? A silent drop down. He could be anywhere, but center playing together, and the alarm bot gives the info.
Good util.
YFP are almost out of money. Losing this round would make that comeback so much more possible for Sentinels, but Physic has a good start. 1 kill found. Trade is there from Johnny, hops up, but Penny takes him down. Now the next layer, darts going in, but it's not planted for them. Zekin has to fall away. Curry needs to find these shots. He'll connect both. But Physic has the spike on lock. Half HP, 30 to work with. And Zekin to try and clutch things up. There's just no time. Sentinels have done enough. 2 more rounds.
The prowl.
A player top site, B-Dog. He's been the man of this second half, and somehow John gets the kill. A flash, a drop into backside. The coordination is perfection for Sentinels. 3v5 in the post. A Viper's pit for Curry, And the dart good for the spam. Physic though, still a chance. He's found two.
John QT is wrapping all the way back around through mid on 1 HP. He is the nail in the YFP coffin.
But they don't know yet. Tap for Thief. Redux takes him down. And they have done it! Sentinels! He has utility to protect, but he's so damn blind, overwhelmed by Penny. That's the opener. Jake will fall away from the lurk, as Sentinels has to try and make this retake happen.
And look at mid. Jake is there, still waiting, still waiting. Sentinels going heavy back into Snowman, while Curry's just kind of up in the front. He's a front man for the team, dealing with everything, pushing into the backside, supported by Util. That's one! Curry, still waiting, still looking, and as the spam comes in, Sentinels are back in this round.
Here comes the flank, though. Jake has worked all the way around to try and end this round. 1 for 1. Jake taken down. How did Zekin know? How could he possibly? Wanted that duel against B-Dog. Doesn't get his chance. Flashes up. Wingman going in already.
YFP want to go, go, go.
It's a stalemate on the site. Who opens this round? Curry down. That's Thief diving in. YFP want to prolong this one. 3 kills. Zekin replies though. The man of overtime steps up again and finds his team in a 2v2. Penny dead! 1 man left! Is B-Dog the salvation YFP needed? Or can Zekin end it here? A jiggle, a swing, the shooting! Sentinels get the job done! Grand final secured with back